Hello everyone, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. This is one of my favorite games. It's just so good. It's simple yet elegant, and there's so much you can do if you know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, there's a lot of other stuff you can do too. We're gonna start a brand new game. We're gonna call it, well, player name, that's me. I think I don't have a game with that name yet. We will pick a flag style. I like basically all the flags. I think I like this one. I like this one too. Oh, yeah, there's some good flags here. Sorry, other flags. We can only pick one. Except that. Career mode. So it used to be, and this game is still in development. It's still in beta, so it's still being modified, added to, and tested by the developers. It used to be that sandbox mode was the only mode, and you basically went in and you had, free reign over all the different spaceship parts, and that's what you do in this game. You build rockets and space planes and jet planes, rovers and landers and all sorts of stuff like that. You had, in sandbox mode, you had everything to choose from, and you just sort of did whatever you felt like doing, whatever you could do with those parts. In career mode, you only start off with a few basic parts, and you have to explore and do research to unlock new parts. And we're going to do career mode. That's a little more exciting, I think. Mode's still under development. It's all still under development. We're going to start out. I think I don't want to... I want to explain what I'm doing, but I don't want to explain too much. But basically the first thing we have to do is build a rocket. I mean, really, there's space planes, but we don't have those parts. Here's the runway, here's the launch pad. This is a tracking station for whatever we have out there. We don't have anything yet. This is our research and development department. We don't have any research points yet. And this is where we can hire astronauts, but that sort of happens automatically. So we'll just go in and assemble a vehicle. In other words, a big rocket. The first thing we have access to is the command pod. We'll need one of those. Can't build a rocket without it. It actually won't let you build a rocket without something to control it from. So we have this so we have pods, we have one choice, we have propulsion, so we have our liquid fuel engine, which if we just stuck that on there, nothing would happen because there's no fuel. It's just an engine, there's no fuel for it. This is a solid booster. This would work, sort of. A solid booster you don't have any control over it. It's on or off, and well, once you turn it on, you can't turn it off. It just goes until it runs out of fuel. The liquid engines you have a lot more control over. We're gonna start with our liquid fuel tanks. I think we can do 3 of those without a problem. We'll have one engine to stick on the bottom of that. We will attach boosters, and symmetry is very important here, so we're going to attach 2 boosters on the sides. Oh, and let's do sticky, angle snap. Okay. And we will also attach parachutes here and here. Should be good. We will want... there's not a lot else to do. And we'll want a little antenna somewhere. It doesn't matter where where it goes, but I like them centered and in a place that looks like it makes sense, sort of. Okay, and we can take this out and we can launch this. It's our first ship. I never know what to call these things. It's always something boring. We'll save this design and we will launch it. And we'll see what we can do. So there's a few things we want to do right away on the launchpad. We can actually we can do some research while we're out there. I mean, just sitting on the launchpad. And it's not, you know, worth a lot, but we only need a little bit to get started in this game. So here's our astronaut, Jebediah Kerman. Oh, and I always forget to I always forget to separate these out. We want the boosters and liquid engine first, and then we want our parachutes. We don't want them all going off at once. Oh, we got a little wobble. I really wanted... I'm gonna pop him out. Hopefully this works. Yeah, okay, and we'll do an EVA report. While flying over Kerbal shores. I mean, you can see he's not really flying. But this is worth 5.6 science. That's pretty good. We're going to keep that data, and we're going to get back into the capsule. Now we can do a crew report, which is worth 1.5 science from the launch pad, and we're going to transmit that data. And we'll see that uses up electrical charge, but it worked. And I think we'll recover that charge by firing the rocket. So we can do that now. We're going to turn on some computer-assisted guidance. We're going to turn up the throttle. Not too much, though, because the boosters are going to do a lot of the work for us in the beginning. And we're just going to go. Oh, are we not going to go? What happened? I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. We should be firing. Activate. Okay. Oh no. That was our parachutes. Well, shoot. We're gonna shut that down. Uh-oh. Did the parachutes... Oh my god. Oh no. This is bad. We have no parachutes. Okay. Okay. We might survive. Jebediah? Jebediah? Oh no. Okay, shut this down. Because we're gonna need that to land. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's activate this again. We're gonna turn that down. This is so bad. Let's get another crew report. Let's transmit it. Let's cut the engine. And we're just gonna fall. We're gonna see if we can fall safely. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is so bad. Alright. Let's try and slow down. Okay. Okay. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. Okay. This is our altitude here. This is our speed. We start going up again. We don't want to go up. This is our fuel. Oh boy. Oh, alright. He died. We just killed Jebediah Kerman. Oh. So, we could revert, and I think we'll do that. Let's go back to the launchpad. Let's try this again. It did not go according to plan. I don't know what went wrong though. We had everything here. It should not have been the parachutes first. Let's try this. Okay, okay. Good. We have parachutes. Oh. Alright, let's slow down. Oh jeez. Oh, we're flipping. Okay. Stabilized. We're going straight up again. NASA doesn't usually attempt those loop-de-loop maneuvers, but this is the Kerbal Space Program, so we will attempt what has not been attempted. We are still speeding up. This is a zippy little rocket. Let's do a crew report. Oh, we have no signs for this crew report. We've already done it? When I reverted, I guess it... That's funny. So we can do... Oh, geez. We have very little control. So... turn on the throttle. Let's see if I can flip this back around. Okay. No. 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 Try this. Okay. Oh, and we're out of fuel. Okay. So now, we can do this. Awesome. EVA. You're starting to feel upper atmosphere. You're starting to feel you should really get back into the ship. Yep. Let's get back into the ship. Oh, did we? Oh god. Oh, we just. Hang on. There's a way to get back. Christ. Sorry. Come on, little buddy. You're in free fall. You don't really have a lot of time to be messing around. Grab on. Grab on. Get in. Huh. Okay. Whew. Crew report. Upper atmosphere. Keep that. Alright. Actually, stored data. Can we... I hope we can send this all. We just barely got that sent off. Let's turn off computer controls. We don't need those on. So we're just in free fall. We're in the atmosphere. So that was actually a really pretty risky move to bring him out, but we did okay. And oh, we're going to end up in the water. I didn't really want to end up in the water. Oh well. So our next stage is parachutes, and that's what's going to keep us from dying. Which is why it was so bad to hit the parachutes too early last time. Also, as you can see, our speed is decreasing as we get down. That's because we were basically at terminal velocity, and that, you know, as the air gets thicker and thicker, our top speed, it becomes slower and slower. We're gonna hit the parachutes now, though. Yep. They're not fully deployed right now, but they will deploy right about now. There we go. And 7.4, you don't want to be hitting the ground at 7.4 meters per second. but he should survive. And we can speed this up. We can go, oh, yeah. We can go faster. We don't want to hit the ground in this sped up mode, but we can get close to it. And this is normal speed. This is pretty quick. Okay. Okay, yep, we're good. Nice. Very nice. Let's get a crew report. Oh, overwrite. No, we want... Can we send this? Not enough electric charge. Darn. Well, Tundra. I don't know if that's right. Let's EVA. Tundra. That's really strange. Okay. We'll keep that. We'll stick that inside. We'll EVA again. We will swim. Yep. And we will get another EVA report. Oh, we can't transmit it. And take a surface sample. Again, I don't think this should be the Tundra. It's fine, I guess. It'll be okay. Let's see if we can get inside. Store experiments. Okay. And recover. I don't know if we just recovered just the astronaut. Jebediah. We might have to recover the whole vessel. Yeah, I think we do. He didn't have anything on him. Everything was on the ship. But we can find the ship here. Explorer. Splashdown. In this little bay. And we can recover it here. Okay. Yep. And we got some science. 2, 5, 12, 3, 5. 38 total. Done. Okay. No flights in progress. We can head back to the Space Center. And now we're going to take a look at the research that we have available. So we started out with this. The technology we started out with. Command pod, rocket, booster, fuel, strut, thing, segment, communotron, and parachute. Yep. We want more stuff. More stuff, please. So this is a bigger fuel tank, a smaller fuel tank, mystery goo, which is great for research, and a stack decoupler. This is amazing. This is huge. So we'll get that. That's only 5 science. So we can probably get something else. I think we can get 2 other things. 15 plus 18, that's 33, right? Or we could get just this. An engine, this can actually steer. This can help control. Separatron, I never really use these. They're little tiny rockets to, you know, as you decouple, as you break your rocket apart, you don't want pieces of it smashing into the rest of the rocket, so you use this to sort of boost the spare parts away. We don't actually have this, which is sort of necessary to warrant getting this. And then we have a giant booster, solid fuel booster. Like, pretty, I mean, like 2 stories tall. Then we got aerodynamic nose cone, wing. This is the radial decoupler is also very big. But we also, extra parachutes could be huge. Landing struts. I think we will just get both of these. And these will lead into other things too. So we could get later on flight control, which costs 45 cents. Okay, so we've unlocked some really good new parts, and I think we can probably design a brand new rocket. It'll still have the same command pod, but we can do a lot of new interesting things. So first of all, we're gonna get the goo. We're gonna get the goo. We're gonna get 2 goos. Oops. 1 on each side. Yep. We're gonna get this, but just 1 of them. And we're gonna get 1 parachute. And this will probably be our only parachute, because this we can now detach from everything else on our ship. So we can do some really interesting things now, actually. The problem is we don't have a lot of control. I mean, we have a little bit from here, but we don't have other items yet to help us control our ship. So it's going to be very important we don't make something too big and unwieldy. With that said, well, let's see what this... Oh, you know what? Let's take that out. Let's put in this, like... Maybe that's too small. We'll see what this can do. Probably nothing. Okay. And so here we have stages. So we've just designed... This is something I'm imagining will be floating around in high, maybe orbit. Maybe we might be able to get something into orbit with the parts we have now. And this engine is really just to de-orbit, to get us back down into the atmosphere, and the atmosphere will slow us down enough to use just this 1 parachute to get this guy safely to the ground. So this now will separate whatever giant rocket we put underneath this. And I think it's going to look like this. Boosters can be very good. I want to use these radial decouplers. I want to put 4... Yeah, I think I want 4 rockets to help me get up into orbit. One thing we don't have yet is something to help us stay upright on the launch pad, so it's going to be very important that whatever we build stays upright on its own. So I think I'm going to make sure these are low enough that these rest on the ground and help support the whole thing. That's going to be big. Okay. I don't know how aerodynamics work in this game, but that can't be a bad idea, right? Yeah, we'll see. And... oh, winglets. These might help us stay stable as we fly. And I want all rockets firing from the ground. So all 5 rockets will be firing. Then when these run out of fuel, all 4 of these will run out of fuel first. Then we'll separate those and let them fall to the ground. Then this will run out of fuel. We'll separate that and let this whole thing fall to the ground, and we'll be left with our little, this guy. Oh, maybe in orbit. Probably not. We probably have to build something bigger to get into orbit. Orbit or bust. And we can do some good science. Let's save this. I'll launch it. When you start using decouplers, the game pretty much knows what you want to do as far as staging. And I think we're gonna, we just made that one little adjustment, which, maybe won't work so well for us, but we'll try it out. Let's see what this does on the ground. 3 science. Yeah, we don't need that right now. Let's launch. We got Jebediah again. There she's the last stage. Good. Let's, computer controls, and go. Alright. Wow. This is good stuff. We're gonna slow it down. We're gonna speed it up. We're gonna... We want to keep it under... we don't want to exceed terminal velocity. Because we don't want to be wasting fuel pushing up against air. So we don't want to be over 200 meters a second before we get, I think, to this spot. Yeah, so we're going to try and keep it right about right there. There. It takes less and less fuel to go at this speed. We started slowing down a bit, but now we're speeding up again. Because the air is just getting thinner and thinner. I don't know the exact numbers, but we're just gonna keep going like this, and we have a good chance of getting into orbit. We have a good chance. Let's check out the goo. 7. We can get more. We can get more. We can go higher. We can get a lot more. Okay, we're gonna separate and watch this. Boom! There they go. We don't need those anymore. We just got this one engine now. Got a pretty good amount of fuel left. Look at Jeb. Oh my gosh. Let's see what he can see. Nothing. Wait, nope. I don't know if that's a window. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's get out. Okay. Okay. Let's check the map, because this will tell us... Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh, that's beautiful. Okay, we're gonna head over. Just like this. This is going really well. Yeah, that's the same. We're gonna head way over. We are so high. Yeah, oh. This is really good. We want this at maybe like 70,000 for a good orbit. We want to be, we're still in the atmosphere. So the atmosphere will be slowing us down if we stay at this altitude. Okay, I might have overreached. Let's head up a little bit. We might not make orbit after all. We're getting some good distance though. We don't need a much bigger rocket to get into orbit, but I think it needs to be slightly bigger. I did not use my fuel very efficiently, so maybe this could have gone better. Yeah, we're out of fuel, just about. Let's break that off. And, well, let's see what this can do. Bring this all the way up. I don't think this will get us into orbit. If it does, we'll be stuck up there. Like if it just barely gets us into orbit. But I think we're just going to be sort of traveling around the world a bit before we touch back down. Let's see what this goo does. I don't think we're going to get much higher than this. It's still 7, still upper atmosphere. Yeah, we could have gone straight up and gotten out of the atmosphere and just gone straight back down. We're going to keep that. Let's get a crew report. Keep that. Okay, yep, we're out of fuel. And, you know, we got much farther away. Oh, sorry, I think that was a Facebook message. I don't know if you heard that little jingle. Well, 64 in 1 minute. Let's get an EVA from here. Nothing. Oh, okay. Oh well, we'll get back inside. Crew report was... EVA. Oh, discard. Crew report. Keep. We can still move around. We can spin. Okay. It's pretty peaceful. There's the sun. There's the moon. This planet, Kerbal, actually has 2 moons. This one is M-U-N, moon. But there's also Minmus, which is a lot smaller and usually impossible to see. It would be as small as one of those stars. Alright, let's speed things up. Oops. Yeah. Speed it on up. We'll point away from the direction we're heading. No real reason to do that. You can see the atmosphere is getting thicker, our altitude is getting lower, our speed is increasing, and now our speed is decreasing as we get... Ooh, there we go. There we go. Let's see if the goo does anything special. I don't think so. 7 up here. I think we have the same one already. Crew report, I think, is going to be the same. So now, yeah, our speed is down really low. Actually, I just remembered we can get rid of this. Yep. Yep. Okay. Because this one little parachute probably wouldn't be enough to slow down this capsule plus that. And we're going to end up in the water again, which is kind of unfortunate. Luckily he can swim. He is so friggin' happy. I love that face. Alright. We're slowing down, slowing down. This is still, like, if you don't use a parachute, you will explode on the surface or break up in the water. But it slows you down so much, it can be incredible for landing purposes. It's a lot harder to land. Whew. Okay, that was a bit of a close call. It's a lot harder to land. Oh, that was the other... I guess the other part of our rocket just landed somewhere nearby. Splashdown. When we try and land on something without an atmosphere, we have to do it with rockets. There's really no other way. And so you have to be extremely precise. With this, I just set the parachute out, and it's all happening automatically. There we go. Let's observe the mystery goo. The goo escapes into the water. Let's do crew report. Well, okay, no. Okay, let's send this, because we can do that. We have enough. Yep. And let's get a new crew report from the water. See, this is what I expected before. Let's see if we can EVA. Yep, okay, perfect. We can do an EVA report from the water. And we can get a surface sample of the water. It appears to dramatically increase the surface humidity of anything it touches. Yep. Keep. Okay, beautiful. Let's store everything, I guess. I don't think I can get back in. I think we're out of this ship forever. So we'll recover Jebediah once again. We'll recover the ship. We'll see what the total science was that we gathered. Orbit or bust. Well, we busted. We got 29 science from that mission. 32 total. We'll be able to get a lot more if we can get out of the atmosphere. We have not managed to do that yet, but we have everything, especially now. We can unlock some new parts and build something new. How much do we have? 32, so I think we can only unlock this. Yep, so we'll do that. This is a really useful engine to have, and this huge booster can help us out a lot. But that's going to do it for this episode, so thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.